What's going on, guys? It's Mate here, coach and men's physique athlete. Now in today's workout, I'm going to share with you my back and chest workout for my current sort of training mesocycle. And if you're a men's physique athlete or an aspiring athlete, or even if you're just trying to build some muscle, this is going to be a really useful workout for you to implement within your own training program. What I'm going to do today is share with you guys some of the tips and tricks that I use whilst I train, why I pick the exercises that I do, how many sets, how many reps, what you need to feel, and hopefully you can improve your own training as a result. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So I actually start this workout on the rower. Now you don't have to use the rower specifically, but what you do want to do is to make sure that you're getting your body physically warm before you start the workout. Now you can always use the Stairmaster, or you can do an incline power walk, but the reason I choose the rower on today's workout is because I'm going to be working on my back primarily. And guess what? When you use the rower, you're using the same muscles. You're using your back muscles, you're using your biceps, getting the shoulders moving. And essentially it's a full body workout because you're also engaging your legs and your core, and you do use all these muscles when you are training. So it's a good idea to start on the rower for about 5 to 10 minutes. The second exercise here is a kneeling single arm cable pull down. And the reason I'm doing a single arm pull down is just to get a bit more connected with the right muscles here. So again, the back muscles, primarily the lats, and I'm just focusing on driving my elbow into my rib cage. Now I find that just doing single arms just allows me to connect a little bit better with each side of my back. And again, you don't have to do this. You can always do some kind of lat pull down, because my first exercise is going to be a pull up, and I'm just making sure that I'm working on these muscles before I go on to the main meat of the workout. Up next, as promised, we've got some pull-ups, and that is the first exercise in this back workout. And the reason I choose this exercise first is because it's one of the hardest exercises to do. And if you put this towards the end of the workout, it might be so hard that you're not able to do as many reps as you could if you were starting fresh. So here I'm doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And what I'm doing here is stopping about 2 to 3 reps short of failure. So the reason I'm not going to failure is because it's kind of the first phase of what I call a mesocycle, and so that I'm able to progress every single week. Now, if I went to failure on week 1, then next week I would have nowhere else to go, and I'd be doing essentially the same thing over and over again. You don't want to do that, so make sure you're being really practical within your training, being really smart, and giving yourself a little bit of space, a little bit of room to grow and progress every single workout. So this is what I'm doing, 8 to 12 reps, and aiming to stop 2 to 3 reps short of failure. Up next, I'm doing here a single arm dumbbell row, and this first weight here is just 26 kilos. I'm just getting warmed up again just to focus on the movement. And this is something that you might also want to do in your own workouts, just making sure that you're getting the movement right, that you're getting a nice squeeze on every single rep before you actually go and lift the heavier weights. I find this is a mistake that a lot of people make. They just grab the heavy weight and go straight in. Now, of course, you could just go in and lift the heavy weight straight in, but I find that you just get a better connection. You're able to perform better if you actually do 1 or 2 warm-up sets before you go on to do your main heavy weight for the day. So again, now I'm actually lifting the 36 kilo dumbbells, and this is my working weight. So I only did 1 warm-up set before I went on to use the heavier weights. And what I'm doing here is really pulling the dumbbell towards my hip as opposed to pulling straight up. I find that when you pull straight up, you're not quite engaging your lats and your upper back as much as you could. And here, pulling towards the hip seems to work my lats that much more. I'm really feeling a nice contraction at the top, and on the way down, I'm looking for as big a stretch as possible. Up next, we've got the lat pull down, still focusing on that V taper. Now, if you're looking to compete in men's physique, or if you want to have a body like a men's physique competitor, you want to make sure you're doing some kind of pull down. So this is the one that we're going to do today. And again, I'm looking for 8 to 12 reps, just like the pull up. And the reason we're putting this towards the latter part of the workout is because we're still able to do the same movement as the pull up, even though you might be a little bit fatigued. And that's the reason you might want to have it a little bit later on. And I wouldn't start directly with a lat pull down. Now, if you find this information useful, make sure to give us a thumbs up right now, smash the like button, and also subscribe for more videos just like this. Up next, we've got a cable row. Now, this one is great to build a little bit of density in the upper back. You're going to focus on driving your elbows behind you as opposed to just pulling straight in with your hands. And again, you'll find that you can connect that much better with your back. And it's just like the single arm dumbbell row. I'm really looking for a stretch on the way down, really allowing my shoulders to roll forward before I sit back a little bit and drive my elbows behind me. It's an amazing exercise, and you find that even your biceps get a nice little pump, so do give it a try. Again, for 3 sets this time 10 to 15 reps. Up next, we're focusing on our chest. And I've actually already done a warm-up set, okay? So I'm just here showing you in this video the actual working set. But I have done a warm-up set before I started this, just like all the other exercises and all the other body parts. If you ever do any new exercise, you want to make sure that you get those muscles physically warm. So here we're doing a chest press, and what I'm doing here is really focusing on the contraction in my chest as well as the stretch on the way back down, really looking to connect with every single rep. And to finish, we've got an incline chest press. So still working on that chest, just 2 exercises for today's workout, but it's more than enough for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And again, just like the regular chest press, here I'm really focusing on the squeeze at the top of each and every rep. On the way down, really taking my time, slowing it right down. All right, so make sure you give that a try. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's workout. Alright guys, so that's it for today's workout. If you found this video useful in any way, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. I've got more coming your way. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.